People used to say that breakfast was the most important meal of the day. I actually think the first hour of your day is the most important hour of your day. When you can start your day out well with the way that you're thinking and have a deliberate start to your day, you will set yourself up for a great rest of your day. One great way to start your morning is to visualize, picture how you want the day to play out. Maybe there's meetings that you have and you want to show up a certain way. Maybe there's work you want to get done and you visualize having it happen easily and effortlessly. So it's kind of like you're doing a mental rehearsal of how you want your day to go. That's one really important thing. And the other suggestion I would have is to get quiet and think to yourself, who should I be in touch with today? And when someone pops into your mind, make sure you write it down or leave yourself a reminder to reach out to them. And the more you get in the habit of doing that, you'll find that you're reaching out to the right people at the right time. Meditation is a great way to start your day. It can be a longer meditation if you can develop that practice, but it can also be just 3 calming, deliberate breaths. It's a way to quiet things before you start ramping up your day. I also have a belief that I think is really helpful, and that is that if I have not had a good night's sleep, that meditation helps me recoup some of what I missed by sleeping well. Now, I've done a lot of research on meditation. I've been trained as a meditation instructor, and I haven't seen direct research on this. So we'll call this a helpful belief versus one that is necessarily researched. But I believe that if I were to meditate for 20 minutes in the morning, that makes up for several hours of sleep. Now, there is research that has found that regular meditators actually need less sleep to be very efficient during the day. And we all know how important sleep is. One way to start your day that is very easy and doesn't take much time is using something called a 5-minute journal. And the 5-minute journal is a way to list 3 things you're grateful for to start your day. And there's been lots of studies that a gratitude practice is incredible in terms of raising your happiness level, lowering your stress. Grateful people actually make more money. So that's the first thing you do in the 5-minute journal is write 3 things you're grateful for. Then you write 3 things that would make today great. And so that's part of visualizing how you want your day to go. So maybe you have a big meeting. Maybe you want to spend time with your family or spend time in nature. It allows you to be very deliberate in terms of how your day is going to be set up. And then in the morning, you end with an I am statement, like an affirmation. I am an amazing advisor. I am a loving person. I am all set for my day. Whatever it is for you, but it has you setting really a theme for the day. And then at the end of the day, you write down 3 awesome things that happened during the day and something that you've learned. I don't actually even think the 5-minute journal takes 5 minutes, but it's a way to deliberately start your day and close your day down well. Now, what I do to get in the habit of it is I keep it right next to my bed. It's on my nightstand so that I remember to do that. You know, sometimes it's hard to implement a new habit, so finding ways to make it easy for yourself is really important. Having a morning routine that's deliberate, I think, happens at any age, and you can get benefits from it. So if you have kids in your house and they are at the age where they have phones, you probably want to have them not sleeping with it right next to their bed so that they don't get in the habit of looking at social media first thing in the morning, that they can be more deliberate. This is a beautiful time to use your mind for picturing what you want to have happen during the day. And so to get hijacked by the news or social media really puts you at a disadvantage. There was a study that showed that just 5 minutes of the news in the morning, watching TV and watching the news, had people significantly less happy than people that didn't watch news in the morning by the end of the day. So I see that time of day as really being sacred. Like, I want to make sure I'm starting my day out on the best foot. Now, you may not be a morning person, and you may be saying, Ellen, I am just not, that is not my time of day. It is still the time when your mind is coming out of the sleep mode into your day mode, and to be very deliberate about it is incredibly important. One thing that I found very helpful is to determine what time of day is your most creative, your best thinking time. For me, I am a morning person. I love getting up very early. If I can get out and see the sunrise, even better. That is my time of day that I do my writing, my best thinking work. Now, for you, it may be a different time of day, but to be deliberate about blocking out that time for you doing your best work will have you being so much more efficient. I can get more done those first few hours of the day than almost the rest of the day when it comes to doing creative thinking work. So if I have a big project I'm working on, if I'm doing a writing project or something that takes deep thinking, I make sure I black out that time. So for you to figure out when is your best time of day and start to block that in your schedule if you can. I rarely take appointments before 10 in the morning because I know that's when I do my best work in terms of thinking. If you asked me to write an article or a speech or something else that I need to do at 4 in the afternoon, it would be so hard for me. Your first hour or two in the morning can be the most important hours of the day. So be deliberate, be clear, decide how you want to spend that time versus letting someone else decide for you. When you can be deliberate about how you start your day, that first hour, those first few hours of the day, you'll see amazing results throughout the rest of the day. Now, it might not be perfect to start. Maybe you have an intention, I'm going to exercise and meditate and drink water. Just pick one thing to build a habit on, and then you can build on there. And I know the more you do this, the better results you'll see.